Tonight, some of the police officers who were hurt in the Capitol assault are telling stories that are truly harrowing. They were outmanned and overpowered. CBS's Kris Van Cleave spoke with two officers who were nearly killed by the mob.
About 36 D.C. police officers made their stand in a hallway leading into the Capitol. A mob of thousands pushing back.
There was distress calls coming out from the Capitol from MPD units. That's my department.
Your guys were in trouble.
Right. And we were going to go. I'm not going to sit that one out.
Officer Mike Fanone didn't have to be at the Capitol last Wednesday. He and his partner self-deployed, answering the call for backup.
What's going through your mind as you're getting on there and you see the chaos that has descended upon the Capitol?
I was like, what the did I get myself into?
As they pushed the mob back outside, Officer Daniel Hodges found himself pinned between the door and the rioters.
You can see the guy reaching up to grab my gas mask, just sort of beating my head against the door and ripping it away. He was also able to rip away my baton and hit me in the head with it. So, I definitely considered that might be it. I might not be able to make it out of there.
Fortunately, he was able to escape.
They thought they were just going to say, we're your friends, we had your back during the last year, you should have ours right now. And then we'd all march into Congress together and take over the country. That's not how our democracy works.
During the melee, someone grabbed Fanone and pulled him into the crowd. You can see him here in this video.
I mean, it was brutal. Beaten, struck with a variety of different objects. I remember getting tased probably about a half dozen times. Individuals in the crowd start grabbing for my gun. And at that point, people started chanting, kill him with his own gun. My best chance for survival at this point was to try to appeal to someone's humanity. I remember yelling out that I have kids.
It worked. Some of the protesters surrounded him, allowing him to escape.
What would you say to the people that eventually came to your aid?
Thank you, but you for being there.
He does have a way with words, doesn't he? Now, both officers are recovering from injuries suffered last Wednesday. They're on medical leave. Fanone actually had a mild heart attack, but says he's okay. They both said, given all of the added security and the National Guard here in D.C., they're confident we will not see a repeat of last week's siege at the Capitol. Nora?
Glad those officers are okay. Thank you, Kris.